The woman changed into her work clothes as usual to prepare for work, but suddenly the lights in the room began to flicker frequently, and strange sounds could be heard in the hallway. She walked over curiously to check, but didn't find any abnormalities. At this moment, a drop of water fell down, and Nora looked up to realize that the situation was not good. Nora's reaction speed was very fast. She immediately ran to wake up other colleagues. At the same time, the system also issued a piercing alarm, indicating that the structural integrity of the base was damaged and that the pressure of seawater was about to flatten the area. However, at Nora's call, only colleague Lucas ran out. At this point, the pressure had already begun to leak out, and the two quickly rushed into the sealed compartment, preparing to isolate the damaged area from other places. But just then, the computer suddenly crashed. Nora can only disassemble the device and reinsert the memory module to restore the system to normal. At this moment, another employee escaped, but they didn't have time to run into the sealed cabin. Under Lucas's constant persuasion, Nora had to decide to give up on them and close the hatch.
The door now!
Before Nora could stand up, another implosion occurred at the base, and the shockwave directly blasted the two people out. After Nora woke up, the system reported the damage data of this site, and surprisingly, more than 70% of the area had been flattened by seawater. The two had to follow the self-rescue process to rush to the escape hatch area. Under Nora's leadership, they found the server room. The damage to the base is even more severe than they thought. Not only are the submarine cables completely broken, but there are also problems with the communication antennas, making it impossible to contact the sea surface. Fortunately, there was a well-functioning escape pod nearby, and the two immediately rushed towards it. Due to the compression of seawater, the corridor has been severely deformed, and they can only shuttle through the gaps with difficulty. At this moment, Nora heard a faint cry for help and followed the sound to find Paul, who was trapped under the stone slab. They quickly carried out rescue operations on him. Before long, the three finally arrived at the escape pod area. Nora looked through the glass and found that the escape pod had already been launched, with only the captain sitting inside.